Hey folks, this is Vint with Dad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to check out Agricola, All Creatures Big and Small. This is a digital adaptation of a popular board game, one that I admittedly don't own. So I learned the game tonight, and it's actually quite fun, although the computer is beating the tar out of me. I played him 4 times, lost every single time, but I think there's a certain strategy that I'm just not getting yet, but at least I'll be able to show you the game, and if you're interested, you can pick it up for yourself. I personally got it during a Humble Bundle. I think it was like a Humble Board Games bundle, where I picked up like 5 or 6 digital board games for $1. Pretty good deal. If you haven't checked out Humble Bundle, go check out the link in the below description. But anyway, what are you doing in this game? Well, each player has their own field, and you're going to be creating pastures, and you're going to be filling these pastures with animals. There are 4 types of animals in the game, and the more you have of a particular animal, the more points you get. And you even start off with negative points. If you have between 0 and 3 of a particular animal, you actually get negative 3 points right out of the gate. So there's a couple of strategies here. Do you try and get the minimum that you need to get rid of your negative points, and then hope that it all works out, or do you just focus on one animal, try and get a bunch of that animal so you can get a bunch of bonus points, and then just suck up the negative points that you get for the other animals? Again, there's strategies yet that I haven't mastered, but that's just an example of what you could do in this game. If you're familiar with Digidice's work, you'll be familiar with this menu. I believe, there we go. So if you have, like, say, Patchwork or Le Havre or Cottage Garden, you'll be familiar with the way the menu is here. There's options, no sliders for music or sound, but you can toggle them on or off. There's a tutorial, should you want to do that. There's also a wiki in English that you can click on. I'm just going to run you through a quick game against the AI, get my butt kicked in the process, but so it goes. You can choose this more buildings, big and small. Play with 4 additional randomly selected buildings from the first expansion, along with additional stall and farm expansions. Or you can select buildings. I'm going to go ahead and just choose the first one. I don't know. I've only done this one. I haven't done any of the other ones yet. There's easy, medium, and hard. But again, admittedly, easy is actually quite difficult. I, again, lost 4 times against this person. And, yeah. So anyway, 8 rounds. There's a lot going on here. But basically, each one of these spaces, there are 16 spaces on the board. This one up here, for example, top left. If this is a worker placement game, you're going to take your 3 workers down here in the bottom and drag them to one of these 16 slots, and you get whatever is currently on that slot. These slots will refill every round and add more resources to it. Like, for example, if you look in the top right-hand corner, where my worker currently is hovering, okay, it says plus stone, plus stone. There's 2 plus stones here. So every round, this space is going to refill by 2 stone. Pretty simple. Top left-hand corner, it'll refill by 1 wood, and whoever goes on this space will receive the first player marker for the next round, so you'll get to go first. Other places, this one, I'm hovering my worker over it right now. This one, you can add borders to your farm, which I'll get to in a minute. The first 2 borders are free, but after that you have to pay 2 stone for each additional border. So you could go on this space, build 2 fences, and that's it. Or if you want to build more, you have to pay the stone to do it. What do I mean by farm? Well, if you click on the bottom left-hand corner, there's your farm. You start off with 6 spaces in the middle, and then you can buy expansions via this space over here to the right, where again I'm hovering my worker over. You can unlock more spaces and build more expansions. Okay? And each of these pastures, when fully enclosed, will hold so many animals. Your cottage here holds exactly 1 animal as a house pet. These other ones will hold more as you go. There are a couple of ways to build pastures. You could land on the space that I was showing you earlier, these walls or these fences here. You click on that, you are able to build fences, and you basically just fill the outside of the squares with these fences and start building your fences that way. Or there are buildings that you can construct. On the bottom left-hand corner, this one here requires 3 stone and 1 reed. You can build 1 stall with that, and when you do that, the fences are built for you automatically. That's been my current strategy. Instead of building individual fences, I've been focusing on gathering resources to do that. If you have a stall already, you can put a worker down here to the bottom left and upgrade your stall to a stable, and you get more points. The stall, you can see here, is worth 1 point, 1 victory point, and the stable is worth 4. It costs either 5 wood or 5 stone. Also, the second column on the very bottom, again, where I'm hovering my worker right now, that's a build area. Each player, well, let me back this up. You can, well, okay, only 1 building can be built. So if you build the half-timbered here, no one else can build it. If you build the storage building, no one else can build it. There. I think I said that better. Okay, so yeah, there's a bunch of different buildings. I don't know what they all do yet. You can read about them here. But yeah, I mean, some of them give you victory points. You see the little star here, the little badge. Speaking of victory points, you can click on your victory points here. It says -12. Again, you start the game with negative points because, like I said, if you don't have enough of an animal, then you lose 3 points automatically. So the 4 animals are sheep, pig, goat, I think, and horse. And because we don't have any of any animal, we get -3 points for each. Now, the way this column reads, the top row is how many victory points you get. The numbers shown below it, that's how many animals you have to have in order to get the victory point on the top row. So if I had 8 sheep, I would get 1 per sheep plus an extra victory point. You also get 1 victory point per animal that you put down too. So if I had 7 horses on the very bottom row here, 7 horses, that's 2 victory points plus the 7 is 9. So I would have 9 victory points. You also get points for the buildings that you put down and filled expansions. Now, what is a filled expansion? As I was saying earlier, you can enable this over here to the top right, this where I'm hovering my worker, to expand and allow you to build more pastures in this area. If you fully build in that expansion, you get some bonus points. I haven't tried doing that yet. I may try it because it's like 4 points per expansion, and that's actually the computer barely won because he had these expansions filled and I didn't. He barely won. But anyway, let's get to the gameplay. I'm rambling a little bit, but it's necessary because there's a lot going on here. And you have 8 rounds, so you have to sort of make the best use of your workers. I'm going to go ahead and grab this one here. I get a wood, stone, and reed. And once you work at a space, your opponent cannot go there. Okay, so he put down a feeding trough. A feeding trough lets you expand. Let me click on his farm. Lets you expand. He put it over here to the right. It increases the animal count there already. So like he put it down on this empty one. So now he can build 1 additional animal here, but once he puts a fence in there too, it'll go up even more. But fence is basically like it expands how many animals you can put there. I'm gonna go ahead and get these stones over here. He's getting some wood. And I'm going to place this stall. Turn in 3 wood or 3 stone and 1 reed. And again, these build the fences for you. So I'm just going to put this over here. And the stalls give you more animals to house. Or by default, if you just have the fences, you can only hold like 2 animals. But with a stall, you can hold an extra one. He's doing a lot here. Okay, so it looks like he's first player. He's putting a pig down and a sheep. And to put animals down, you put your worker over top one of these down here. Now, there's also a breeding phase in between rounds. If you have 2 of an animal, you get an additional 1 of that type for free, assuming you've got room for it. So, for example, I need another reed. I'd like to keep expanding, but I also want to start getting... I might go for this sheep here with this reed. I just want to keep expanding, too. I'm going to grab... You know what? I'm going to actively go after these expansions, I think. That is a fence. You need those in order to build these fences, these wooden fences that you see here. So I'm going to unlock that. And I'm going to try and fill that up. Alright, he's grabbing some resources. Now, the red number on some of these bottom left-hand corner spaces, that's how many of that type that is available for the rest of the game. So if that runs out, it runs out. Okay, I might want to start building some buildings too, like the half-timbered, for example. Let's grab some wood. Alright, he's going to build something. Not sure what it was, but he built something. What did he build? Oh, a storage building. Scores 0.5 points for each of your own building materials. Only the building materials in your own... So basically, on the right-hand side, the wood and the stone that he has and all that, he'll get bonus points for that at the end of the game. And you can see the reflected score here. Alright, I'm going to grab... Well, if I wait till next round, I can grab more stone, because it'll stock up faster. Tough decision. I kind of want to go after these too, these stalls. And I need 3, so I'm going to wait for that. I'm going to grab a reed. I'm going to grab this sheep and a reed. I need the reed for the stall. The animals automatically get placed, but you can move them around if you need to. Looks like he's expanding as well. Okay. I am gonna grab this stone up here. And if a space isn't worked, more resources can be added to that space. Alright, so I'm going... Now, I could do a stall, or I can build something from here. If I build this, I get 5 victory points. I may want to do that. So I'm going to come here, work that. Oh, it's built over a cottage. Oh, it's built... Oh, okay, so it's actually built over my existing house. You can keep 2 animals of the same type. I don't know. Let me think about that. Maybe I might want to just build the stall. That's 1 point, though. Is he close to building this? Could he build this? He could, actually, next turn. I'm going to prevent him from doing that. I'm going to go ahead and do that. The half-timbered. And that goes over top my existing cottage. He's going to grab some stone. And... what am I going to do? I can grab some more wood. I need a reed for this over here. There's no stone available. He's hoarding some resources. I might grab some wood so that on a future turn... Well, it's either that or maybe I start putting some free fences down. These walls. Where would I put them? Decisions. Alright, maybe I'll wait on that. Okay, well, I've got room for more sheep if I want to put more sheep. I've got room for 5 animals. So I could put down, I could take these 2 sheep and this horse, and the sheep will start breeding. I'll take that. Oh, crap. I don't have enough room. Yeah, I have 3 sheep, but no free room, so I gotta get rid of it. But next turn, I'm gonna try and get some more space. Alright, so he's building his own stall. Figured. Open stables. Fodder beet field. Stud. No, I'm going to try and focus on sheep. I mean, I'm getting a lot of those. And pigs. There's a lot of pigs here. Unfortunately, I have nowhere to put them right now. So I need to expand a little bit. Add as many borders as you want, but I need wood. Okay, so I'm going to grab this wood up here. He took that one. Okay. I think I will do that. I'm going to go ahead and... I've got 11 fences and 7 wood. I need 1 of each to do that. So I might try and make the best use of this by doing something like that. I used all my wood to do it, but I've got plenty of space now for lots of stuff. If I want different animal types, though, I'm going to have to fence these off in the middle, I believe. This down here, this goat would be a waste. I don't want to take this yet. I'm going to take the reed so I can... Yeah, I can now do another pasture or another stall next round because I'll have 3 stone, 1 reed to do it. Alright, now my sheep can breed... Note that they're all sheep now here. Because they're not walled off. He goes first. He's taking the first player marker and some wood. I will... He's not going to be able to build this right now, so I'm going to do something else. I could do 2 sheep in the I just keep expanding on that sheep. I could do that. Prevent him from getting it. Is there anything here that might be worth it? Alright, let's grab the sheep and the reed. Yeah? No? Maybe? Sure. Can't score points without animals, so might as well start stocking up. Looks like he's building fences. That's what you can turn in wood here for fences. He still doesn't have enough stone to build this pasture, so I want to keep... Okay, I might do the sheep and the horse. Or maybe I might wait till next turn to do that. Is he going to be able to grab that? He has no room for the horse, so he may not go after that spot. There's 2 free ones here. Tough. I can expand... I can build a feeding trough for free and put it right here. And that would increase their size. You know, I might... Let's expand to the right here. I want to see if we can focus on getting these expansion points. Alright, he's taking that. 4 pigs. Yeah, he doesn't care about the horses all that much. The other 3 he is working on. He's reorganizing from the looks of it. He's getting rid of an extra pig. Okay. Still doesn't have enough stone for this down here. This stall. That's what I want. I want they give me points, and I can expand easily with that. I could do that. Or do I focus on something else? Decisions, decisions, decisions. Sure. I don't want him to have it. Now, I want to maximize here, so, like, if I do this, I'd be way... Well, not really. Alright, I can put it down here, that's fine. I'll need 1, 2, 3 fences to wall this off. Alright, he goes first. He's grabbing an expansion. Yeah, he really likes that. Alright, I think I need to grab this before he does. 2 sheep, 1 horse. Alright, he's grabbing 1 of each resource. He has enough now for another stall, which he'll probably put down. I can't do anything about it. 6 stone is tempting. I can put down a feeding trough. Like, we're maxed out on our sheep right now. So, I don't want sheep... I don't want sheep to come in here. I'd rather a pig go in there or something. So, I might want to expand on this. So, maybe just a free feeding trough. Say, right here. I can turn in wood for more, but I'm not going to do that. There we go. So, now we've got a lot more space. Looks like 12. Alright. Last worker for the round. I can do the sheep and the pig and start working on the pigs. The pig I'd want to go in this bottom right spot. There we go. Breeding phase, my sheep. My horses don't have any room to breed. Alright, he's organizing from the looks of it. Okay. 9 wood. Oh, I needed that wood. I was trying to build more fences. Well, I'm gonna grab this stone and then build a stall, and that should help me with some of that. Yeah, oh, he built all of that. Wow. He put down a bunch of... Yeah, see, yeah, that'll work. Fine. Then I only need one fence. Alright, he's grabbing a horse. Yeah, see all that he walled off here? Crazy. And... Boy. I guess this one over here? I mean, I can try and expand this way for more points. I just don't know. I'd rather start putting animals down. We'll just take the 2 free, just in case we get more in the future. So that's done, and we'll work on that. I could use 2 stone to wall. There we go. There we go. So now we've got more room. The horses can breed. Now we just need to fill this up with animals for the last round. Round 8 of 8. Alright, looks like he's upgrading something. Probably to something to a stable. Alright, we need... Let's see what is going to earn us the most points right now. We've got 12 sheep. And if I take 2 extra, I would get... Because there's a space over here for 2 sheep. I would get an additional 2 points. Pigs, I may want to take the pigs, though, so I can get rid of those negative 3 points. That would be worth 5. 2 for the pigs, 3 to get rid of the negatives. Let's come back here. So I think this one down here is going to be what I want to do. Do I have any goats? I don't. Okay, so I'm going to take this one first. Alright, he's taking that horse. And I'm gonna want more sheep. Okay, I think I want this one. Building stuff, I think. No, he's building a trough, for whatever reason. Now, do I have enough room for this sheep and pig here? They're going to breed anyway, so I don't want to waste a move. Well, my horses will breed to the top right. My pigs will breed to the top middle. And my sheep will have no room to breed. So maybe I don't want to take those animals? Unless there... Is there something else I can build that'll get me more points at this point? Open stables. It gets me 2 victory points. When you build the open stables, return the stall tile or places to general supply. Take 1 horse or 1 cow from the supply and add it to your farm. It's only 2 victory points, though. This is worth 3. Might be worth considering for 3 victory points. I can put it like right here. So what's going to be worth more? The animals, if I pick up... I mean, it's all about the math now. It's all about the math. 1 sheep, 1 pig. I have that option. If I pick up 1 pig, it's going to go here. I'd have 4. I need 7 pigs to get 1 victory point. So there's no sense in me getting any more pigs right now. Sheep. I need... Okay, so any more sheep at this point is just an extra victory point. So by me taking, yeah, see, me grabbing this would not be beneficial, but would it be beneficial to him? He's got 5 sheep, so no. He's got 8 pigs, so, but the next cutoff is 11, so no. Okay. I think we're going to build. And get those extra victory points that way. And I'm going to go with the most expensive one. 3 victory points. There we go. Sure. Alright, we're breeding 45. I've never seen that many points before, honestly. I might actually win this one. We'll see. Huh. What do you know? My usual score, for the record, is around 32, and the computer has like 36, 37. So as you can see, I almost ignored the other animals. I got -3 on the goats. I only had 1. But my building score and the field expansions definitely helped out. Yeah, it was definitely the sheep that won it for me. 15 sheep plus an extra 5 bonus points. Not too shabby. Alright, well hopefully that gave you a small taste as to what you're in for should you decide to pick up this game. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I happen to publish. This is Vince, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you next time.